illegal wiretapping of American citizens. No more national security letters to spy on citizens who are not suspected of a crime. No more tracking citizens who do nothing more than protest a misguided war. No more ignoring the law when it is inconvenient. That is not who we are.
Does the NSA collect any type of data at all on millions or hundreds of millions of Americans?
No, sir.
The NSA specifically targets the communications of everyone. It ingests them by default. It collects them in its system, and it filters them, and it analyzes them, and it measures them, and it stores them for periods of time, simply because that's the easiest, most efficient, and most valuable way to achieve these ends.
We have a strong interest in him being brought back to the United States so he can be brought to justice, and I'm sure we'll do whatever we can to accomplish that.
I think there's only one problem, and that is that my remarks are not sitting here. People!
They're doing more. That's why he is supporting the building of the Buffdale facility, which is over $2 billion they're spending on storage alone of data.
The programs that have been discussed over the last couple of days in the press are secret in the sense that they're classified.
Whatever one thinks of Edward Snowden, it looks to me as if we've also got a big problem that is internal, not external. So you tell me that the president has requested $13 billion in cyber spending for FY14, and yet a contractor, not even somebody who's accountable to your chain of command or anyone else in the government, is able to get his hands on a copy of a FISA court order allowing the collection of metadata from Verizon. How on earth does this happen? And why does a contractor have access to information that we're spending $13 billion to prevent outsiders from getting their hands on?
So that's one of the grave concerns we both have.
But they're not secret in the sense that when it comes to telephone calls, every member of Congress has been briefed on this program.
I am not the chair of the Intelligence Committee. I'm not the ranking member. I don't serve on the committee. And the impression has been created that people parked in our office giving us daily briefings on this or monthly briefings, and that's not been the case.
Mr. Speaker, the President's Justice Department sold weapons to narco-terrorists south of our border who killed one of our finest. The President's State Department lied about Benghazi with false information provided by the White House. The President's Attorney General authorized spying on a Fox News journalist and his family for reporting on a North Korean nuclear test. The President's Justice Department confiscated phone records of the Associated Press because they reported on a thwarted terrorist attack. The President's Treasury Department uses the IRS to target political opposition. The President's Health and Human Services Secretary pressures the insurance companies she is supposed to regulate to promote Obamacare, which is the same law she uses to force citizens to pay for abortion-inducing drugs against their religious liberties. Mr. Speaker, the President's dishonesty, incompetence, vengefulness, and lack of moral compass lead many to suggest that he is not fit to lead. The only problem is that his Vice President is equally unfit and even more embarrassing.
I'm going to answer a question at the end of the remarks, but I want to make sure that we get the remarks in. People? Oh, goodness. Oh, somebody's tripping. I mean...
These things need to be determined by the public, not by somebody who is simply hired by the government.